I was 7 months pregnant, carrying groceries up 3 flights of stairs, while my husband sat on the couch gaming. When I finally dropped the last bag and tried to breathe, he looked at me and said, "You're getting disgusting to look at. Lose the weight after the baby, or I'll find someone who will." His friends laughed in his headset. 72 hours later, he was begging me to come home. Pregnancy had been brutal, and he'd turned into a full-time couch decoration. That day, I came home from work with a trunk full of bags. 3rd floor walk-up, no elevator. I asked, "Can you help me?" He waved me off without looking. I'm in the middle of something important, so I did it alone. Trip 1, fingers numb. Trip 2, back screaming. Trip 3, ankles swelling. By the 6th trip, I was drenched in sweat. I set the final bags down, gripping the kitchen chair like I might tip over. Then he said it, loud, casual, performing. "You're disgusting to look at." I heard the chuckles through his mic. He wanted me embarrassed, so I didn't give him tears. I walked over, smiled, kissed his forehead like a perfect wife. "I'm gonna shower." His face twitched, confused. He expected a fight. In the shower, I cried, but it wasn't helpless. It was clear. Every joke about my body, every time he called me sensitive, every promise to help, that lasted 2 days. Today wasn't new. Today was just mask off. I got out, put on a maternity dress, grabbed my hospital go bag, my laptop, and my documents. I told him, "I need air." He didn't even turn around. "Okay, where are the leftovers?" I checked into a hotel 20 minutes away and called my sister. She said, "I'm coming." No lecture, just action. At 2 a.m., his texts rolled in. "Where are you?" "You're being dramatic." I was joking. Then, "You better not be spending our money on a hotel." Our money, mostly mine. He spent his on gear and dreams. I muted him and put my hand on my belly. My daughter kicked like she was furious too. I whispered, "I've got you." The next month, I played the part. I went back home and acted apologetic so he'd feel safe. He called it a joke, then hit me with, "Do you know how hard this pregnancy has been for me?" Behind his back, I got a divorce lawyer. I documented everything, and I finally looked through the finances. That's when I found the nastiest surprise. A credit card in my name, opened without me, over $5,000 on his precious setup. I reported it quietly. I moved my direct deposit to a new bank. I stored my documents off-site. I signed a lease on a small ground floor apartment with real security. Then I waited. He left for his dad's birthday weekend, 3 hours away. He kissed me goodbye and smirked. "Don't do anything crazy." The second his car disappeared, I moved. My sister showed up. A friend brought a truck. Even his younger brother came, looked me in the eye, and said, "This is wrong." We packed fast, clothes, baby items, the pieces of me he didn't get to keep. Unplugging his gaming PC felt like shutting off the last chain. I boxed it up like evidence, because it was. On the kitchen counter, I left divorce papers, proof of the fraud, and one note. "Find someone better from your couch." I already did. He came home early and melted down. He screamed at my sister's door. He cried. He raged. He promised therapy. He even left our wedding photos on her porch like guilt was a love language. I didn't respond. 5 days later, I went into labor early. 19 hours. Pure exhaustion. Then my daughter arrived, screaming and perfect. I notified him the next day by email. My delivery room didn't need his chaos. In court, his confidence died the second my lawyer showed the fraud and recordings. I got primary custody. He got supervised visits. He showed up twice, late, complaining, taking pictures like parenting was content. Then he started canceling. Months later, we found money he'd been hiding. I got my share. When my daughter was 3 months old, my sister and I took her to a beach resort. I wore a bikini with stretch marks and a scar, and zero shame. I sent him one photo from the pool. Already slimming down, don't worry. Then I blocked him again. Last I heard, he told people I went crazy postpartum. Funny, I didn't go crazy. I just stopped being convenient. Now I wake up in my own place. My baby laughs when I dance with her. The house is quiet. No headset, no insults, no man-child waiting to be served. And the guy who called me disgusting, he can keep his couch.